Welcome to Curiosity, Creativity and Beyond, live from Maplewood Farm. Today I'm going to use my color pencils, my 2B pencil, my non-photo blue pencil, just a regular eraser and a sharpener. And our beautiful, beautiful pot-bellied pigs that are here, and they're going to be our models. So, the first thing I noticed is that they are very interesting looking. I first noticed that they have a very round face, and they have a very round body. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. So you're gonna be our model for today. What do you say to that, eh? Live drawing model. So the first thing I notice is how the body is so long. So I'm just gonna go with my non-photo blue pencil, and I'm just gonna, hello, good morning. They're very, very long. So I'm gonna do a circle for the head, and then I'm going to do a circle for the back, and then a very big circle in the middle. And they almost have no neck. So I'm just going to, with my non-photo blue pencil, good morning. So I started by making a circle for where the head is, and then a circle for where the legs are, and then I made a round circle here for where the belly is, and then on the top I joined these two circles. I will add some detail later, but I just want to make sure that I place everything in the right place. And I know they're facing now the other way, but if I had a mirror, I could see that the ears are here approximately, and they have very, very interesting triangular ears, and then they have the snout, and then here we're gonna have the legs, and they're very short legs, very short, with the hoof in the front. I will add, again, I'll add detail later. I'm just placing where my feet are gonna be. And then the big, big belly, and then this back leg, that the same as the front leg, is a little bit thicker at the top, a lot of muscle there, and then a little bit thinner where the hoof is. And then I have another leg here, and it's useful to see them three moving around, because if I miss one leg in one, I can look at the other one. Hello, good morning. And that's going to be our eye here, and they have a very, very interesting hair here, and then they have very, very big cheeks, and this beautiful, beautiful muscle. Oh, hi. How are you doing today, eh? You have your breakfast already? Oh, I know. And also I noticed that the front leg, it's interesting because the elbow is in the back, so it should be a little bit like this. And this is our floor, our ground plane, and then our ear. And when sketching outdoors, don't worry too much. Sometimes it will be a little bit difficult, and that's okay. Don't worry too much. Just make sure that you have a good time. That's what matters. Hello. I just noticed that this leg, at least from there, it's flat, and then like this. Oh, you lay down. Thank you very much. Well, I am totally including that. This is our crazy hair. So I'm gonna use now my graphite pencil. Hello, good morning. And I'm gonna start adding a little bit of detail. The hair, the ear is very pretty. It's triangular. So this is my ear, and there's a lot of hair. A lot of hair. I'm gonna erase that. If this happens to you, that your eraser is very dirty, you just erase on a clean piece of paper. There you go. And then there's a lot of hair there, and a lot of hair there. And the snout. It's funny because the snout has a little bit of wrinkles there, and then it goes up a little bit. And then goes down just like that. Oh, he's scratching. Must be very itchy. And I'm gonna add a temporary eye there, just to know where the eye is. And then, oh, this very, very thick hair. This hair is so thick. Thick hair. Is not soft at all. So, more. If you notice, oh my goodness, look at that beautiful snout. I'm gonna continue, and this elbow goes a little bit on top of the belly, and let's see if it turns. Oh yeah. There's a lot of skin coming out there. And then a big belly. Big belly. Oh, thank you for coming this way now. And the same as in the back leg. The front hoof. The front foot has also 2 hooves, 1 and 2. And as he walks around, I see how his legs behave, and I see that if he's standing, do you see all the weight is on the 4 legs? But if it's, let's see, where can I put my, if it was walking, I can see that this leg will show a little bit like this. Let's see if it comes, and I can see that the hoof, there we go. Thank you very much. And as I said, he has very, very thick hair, and not hair in the belly. In the belly, I can see all the tiny nipples. So when he moves again, I will add, he has a very, very pink belly. And the hair follows this direction. Do you see that? It's from here and until here. And I'm not gonna draw every single hair, not at all. But I can see that there's some spots like here. I'm gonna include that, and here, and it has some dark spots here and here. And I can see some hair and some dark spots in the belly and in the shoulder and behind the ear. And he has some hair, and also he has very, very dark hair around the eyes. So I'm sure I'm gonna include that in my sketch. So this is our pot-bellied pig, and as he walks, I also see how the tail moves when he walks. And then I'm gonna put here, that's the snout, and then oink, 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 oink. He has beautiful, beautiful eyes, and he also has some hair in the snout. I'm gonna definitely include a little bit of brown plain, so we know that he's walking around, and also a little bit more of detail on the hair. Hello. And this moves up and down, moves up and down the snout. As he does oink, 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 his snout goes up, up, up. I'm gonna make a little bit more of hair, and he has a dark spot here. But I would really, really like also to add some color and a title. So I'm gonna just put here my title. This is a pot-bellied Do you hear all those sounds? Pot-bellied pig. Hello. And one thing I'm gonna do now that they're looking at me is I'm gonna add a detail of that snout, because it's so interesting. So interesting. Hello. It's a beautiful ear. And this one has crazier hair. He has a very interesting hair in the front. But look at that snout. So I think I'm gonna add a detail here. This is definitely a little bit pointy at the top. Let's see if it turns. Oh, interesting. And a little bit like this. And then The nostrils are a little bit... Hello, thank you so much for showing us your nostrils. That's exactly what I'm drawing. I've lost my eraser. So as I look at the snout, I have noticed how it's a little bit pointy at the top. And the nostrils, that's where the air comes in. They keep opening. And then this snout is connected to the rest of the face. And that's a detail of the snout. So let's have some fun. Let's add some colors. I have them all here with a rubber band, and mostly I'm going to be using maybe a little bit of yellow here. They're a little bit, they're mostly white, but they also have some yellows. I see a little bit of yellow here and a little bit of yellow on the tail. And to suggest the movement, I'm going to add some movement lines, because it's like moving. And I'm going to hold the pencil a little bit like this so I don't make a lot of lines. But one thing I have noticed while I was sketching this beautiful pig is that it also has a little bit of ochre under the eyes. Ochre is like an orange. It has a little bit of ochre. Then once they get back from the walk, you're gonna see what I'm seeing now, that has really pink legs. Very pink. I guess it's because it's not covered by hair. Maybe the whole so we have a little bit of pink. The legs are definitely pink. And the hooves, they're not like a super dark color, but they're definitely a little bit darker. And then to add a little bit of shadow, I'm gonna use a blue for the areas that are in shadow, like for example this back leg and a little bit of underneath the butt and underneath the muzzle, and definitely inside the ear is a little bit darker. When they come back, you're also going to see how the ears are a little bit more of a gray, dark color. And you can use your graphite pencil, if you don't have a black, to add these very nice grays. Hello. We're adding some color to your drawing, to your portrait. It's a little bit darker inside the ear, and also a little bit and if you notice, this one has a little bit of a pink patch that goes all the way up, and the rest is a lot of gray. And I'm using my graphite pencil, which is fun. I never use color. I never colored before with a graphite pencil, so this is awesome. And I'm just adding a little bit of shadows around the belly. That is also a little bit pink. And if colors start merging on your page, that is awesome. That means that you're mixing. And what I'm doing now, let's see, I'm putting a little bit of graphite and a little bit of pink. And if you like that effect, you can add it here. Hello. We're painting your portrait. Just remember, if you lose any lines, you can go back again with your graphite pencil. And I just want to make sure that I suggest that the whole body is covered with hair. And I don't have to draw every single hair, but at least a little bit, so we know. There's a little bit of a dark spot here. And they run very fast. So they might not be very thin, but they are very agile. So I'm going to write that down. They run very fast. And I'm going to add a little bit of the spot that this one has. So I'm kind of making a mix of both. I'm mixing them both in my drawing. Oh, okay. Well, perfect timing because we're almost done here. And I'm going to add a little bit on the floor. I'm going to color the floor a little bit before we leave. Oh, you're back. Thank you. And also a little bit of pink on the snout. And I'm going to make sure that the inside of the snout is darker. And I think I'm going to have a little bit of fun with my title. I'm going to add some color. To my title. Pot-bellied Pig. And you can have all the fun that you want with your titles. I added 3 exclamation marks to mine. And one question I have here, this is the belly, right? So is it called pot-bellied because of the shape of its belly? Because it definitely has a big belly. I see now that I'm gonna put the little nipples, and I'm just gonna make sure that I add a little bit of shadows on the backs. And I'm going to add a little bit of, let's see what we have here, a little bit of green. So he is happy in the farm. And I'm going to add a little bit of movement here to the snout. And also with the hair you can make curvy lines because the hair follows the body. So that's a pot-bellied pig, and we're so happy that they modeled for us before they went inside for a break. So I thought we were done, but he came back. So now I see that in the snout there's so much hair. I hadn't noticed before. Look at all the hair. So I'm just going to include that in my drawing. Oh, all that hair. Not on the top though, only in the middle and on the sides. And it's a little bit more purpley than I had thought at first. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of a dark purple. Thank you. Yeah. And a little bit of a pink. And that one, the snout is a little bit different. You notice how in the middle it's a little bit more pink? So I'm gonna make sure that I leave that snout a little bit that color. And if you don't like the color you applied, you can just erase a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit of less touches, a little bit more of pink, and then a little bit of color on the hairs on the snout. So let's see when she comes back if we want to add any more things to our drawing. Hello. Thank you for letting us see your snout again. I can also see now that the ear is a little bit lighter at the bottom. It has a lot of hair. Oh well. Well, thank you, and now is your time to have fun.